If you wanna tune a bike, your best choice is Polini. The longer is the ride.
Kaum jemand versteht es, Spaß auf zwei Räder zu bringen wie die Italiener. Und das schaffen sie schon mit Mopeds, mit Vespas, mit Motorrädern, mit Verbrennungsmotoren, aber auch mit E-Bike-Motoren. Und einer dieser Spezialisten, die super Maschinen auf die Straße stellen, ist Polini. Neben den Verbrennungsmotoren sind es aber auch Abgasanlagen, Ansaugelemente oder Federungselemente oder Elektromotoren, Batterien, Displays, all das kommt von Polini. Als Tuning-Schmiede weiß Polini ganz genau, worauf es dem Konsumenten ankommt und was der Hersteller will. Deswegen weiß die Fahrradindustrie in Italien und zunehmend auch außerhalb Italiens, was sie bei Polini haben. Fahrradhersteller wie Basso, Ciocci, Cipollini oder Garelli schwören auf diesen Service aus einer Hand. Und damit wollen sie ihre Räder dann ausstatten. Das heißt, hier sind die E-Bikes im Segment Gravelbike, Roadbike oder Mountainbike perfekt im Einsatz. Und noch viel mehr dazu wird uns Davide erzählen. Hier geht's los.
Liebe E-Bike-Freunde, ich bin in Mailand auf der EICMA. Das ist eigentlich eine Motorradmesse. Aber auf dieser Motorradmesse gibt es was ganz Besonderes. Fahrräder, E-Bikes. Und jetzt bin ich auf dem Stand von Polini. Neben mir steht der Davide. Wir werden das Interview in Englisch führen. Das heißt, ihr müsst jetzt einfach auf Untertitel umschalten, aber das ist ja kein Problem mehr heutzutage. Davide wird mir die Räder von Polini vorstellen, die Motoren von Polini. Die sind was ganz Besonderes. Also viel Spaß mit dem Video.
Hi
Davide.
everyone, thank you. I'm Davide. I'm in Polini now, and we are very interested to explain different reasons why you have to choose our systems and differently kind of engine that we can propose to you. Starting with one of the most important engines and system for us is the road bikes and gravel bikes like that. Is the road bikes with a carbon frame. We don't produce the wall bikes, of course. The system of Polini's engines, batteries, display, and the differently type of spokes and details about remote. But in our philosophy, we're coming from a motor sectors. Normally, we produce the tuning parts for improve the performance of the engines of the motor sectors, and the philosophy is the same. We want to, when we started, to have a power engine with the feelings differently like another system. And Polini arrived with road engines with 80 Newton meters, a version called GP, is now on the market with a battery of 500 watts. And we're starting to thinking differently like another e-bikes drives. For us, it's important the feelings, it's important the consumptions, but one of our things very important that we have in the mind is the service. We want to understand that for us it's incredible when the engine is a closed box. For us, it's important that every single part internal of the engine must be replaced. If we leave a problems in the future, after the 24 months of our warranty, you have to change one bearings, you have to change the motherboard, you can't do that. And we created all the items for the internal parts of the engine. And the dealers, the official partner of Polini service point, could have everything and can solve it that the value of the bicycles in the second hand or after the warranty times could be more high. Because if I leave a problem, I spend money because I don't have to buy a complete engines, but only a bearings, but only a motherboard, but only a differently single parts. Engine of our most important power is 90 Newton meters for MTB sectors. This year we won another times for the second times the World Champion FIM E-Bike Enduro Cup with differently riders. One is an Italian guy, Manolo Morettini, that is world champion in enduro and 6 days sectors for another categories, and win another junior guys with another sector. 3 differently medals, 3 differently world champions and we are very, very, very happy about that. For us, this is one example, one sample with 500 watt batteries, and these could be have another frames and have another our battery pack for 800 watt per hour, the bigger one. And for us, this is a secret for perfectly our philosophy. Powerful, low consumption, and enjoy. Here you can find the display fixed on the handlebars, and the last version, like this, could be if the frame will be ready, the display totally integrated in the frame. This is another totally differently system for the city bikes that we study, and we call it ST. ST because born for the street without any problems with the effort. We don't have to push a lot on the pedals, used normally to have to work or in the cities. And in this version, doesn't have any gears, only the belt. Could be.
Yeah, it's maintenance free because you have the belt and that's
and
it.
nothing else.
Yeah.
Silence, no service in the future, nothing on the handlebar, very thin, very clear, and the feeling when you pedal this type of engine and system is amazing. You have to try that. This is
Very
the
good.
ST new models. With our firmware, with all our R&D department and our technical departments, we can create everything in Polini because we produce the softwares, we produce the engine. What I mean the engine? We produce the mold for the carters, we produce the carters, we produce the axle, we produce everything in Italy. 100% of the engine is made in Bergamo because we're coming from the northern part of Italy and we have a service in Bergamo. If you needed a problem, I hope no, of course, we manage everything by ourselves. We can bring everything in Europe. Service is fast and quickly. This is for us another point to choose Polini.
So this is also the reason, the location Bergamo, nice roads for the road bikes, and you have wonderful mountains too.
Yeah.
So
Bergamo,
Lago di Garda is just around the corner.
Great. Bergamo is in the part of the northern part of Italy, in the center to Milano, Verona, Venezia, and we have incredible place.
Yeah.
We have a mountain, like you said now. We have a lake, Garda and Iseo. We can have an incredible trace for MTB because our city is the most important center of the enduro motor sectors. Coming a lot of differently brands close to the motor sector, helmets, engine, but the same with enduro teams of motor sectors coming from Bergamo. For us, Polini and our industries is born in this type of this type of area.
Yeah, the heart of the Silicon Valley of the bike industry, right?
Yeah, for the off-road bikes.
Yes.
And close to our factories, we arrive normally the Giro d'Italia. Have one tour close to Polini's factories, where we test the road bikes in Selvino, Nembro Selvino, and this year arrived with incredible hills in Giro d'Italia. Is close to our factory, where we tested bikes, road, and we can test also the MTB.
Yeah, very nice. The drive unit, how heavy is it typically? So the 3 units, do you have the kilograms?
Yes, of course, more or less is 3 kilos at the moment, and we are working to improve that for arrive with a lighter system, of course not enough. But improve every year, we improve, and every time we study some new things, new internal parts, new firmwares, because Polini doesn't stop. We want to improve a lot of these type of sectors for the factories Polini. It's important.
Very good, very good. Davide, it was a big pleasure having you here at the e-bike zone, and we are very curious to hear more from you, from Polini, from the engine, the drive units, the whole systems. Yeah, this will be not the last video, I'm sure.
I hope. Thank you too. Thank you for your visit. Thank you for your time. I want to say hello to everyone, and I'm waiting you for the next videos. Hoping in our factory, in our facilities, because it's very cool to visit our production line and what we thinking about this sector.
very good point. Da muss ich noch mal ganz kurz mit einsteigen. Also Davide hat es schon gesagt, wir werden die Firma uns auch noch mal anschauen. Da bin ich schon total neugierig drauf und das werden wir dann auch berichten. Also macht's ganz gut, bis bald, ciao.